Discounting, giving discounts and working for free is fucking stupid. Here's the thing: people will say things like, I have to sell at a low price. My clients won't let me put the prices up. Whose business fucking is it? Yours or theirs? All my competitors. Competition always work cheap. they make me drop my prices. No, they don't. Cutting your price is always a self-inflicted wound, and it's often fucking fatal. Because there's this idea, someone actually said it in Foundations, I'm hoping to keep the prices low and make up for it with volume. That never works. Because all that happens is you're just working fucking harder for less money. And all your competitors, well, they will then also drop their prices. So everyone's working for less money. And you can't even serve the client as well. Yeah, only you cut your prices. And here's how bad it is, right? If you imagine you're working on 35% markup, I mean, the actual calculation is a bit more involved in this because you've got fixed and variable costs. But let's just say you're in a business and on average, you do a job for 13, well, you do a job, it costs you £1,000 to do the job. So labour, materials, insurance, keeping the lights going, fixed variable costs, £1,000. And you sell it at 1,350. So you've got a 35% markup. If you cut your prices by just 10% to keep the client happy, your profit decreases by 38.6% or something like that, nearly 40%. You're giving away not far off half your profit. You're giving it away on just a 10% discount because you want to keep the client happy. The thing is, the client doesn't really give a shit. You've got a client who's that bothered by a 10% cut, you really need different clients. On the other hand, if you increase your prices by 10%, so instead of it being 1,350, it's like 1,400 something, yeah? You increase it by 10%, an extra 135 quid basically. You increase your profits by 40%. So you're not far off doubling adding half as much again to your profits just by adding a 10% increase that no one actually cares about. One of the first things I tell everyone who joins Foundations is just increase your prices by 10%. That will more than pay for your membership. I mean, that's how stupid it is. You know, I don't understand why we haven't got people banging the door down to join us, because I can make your membership free overnight. Just increase your prices by 10%. And there's so much more we can do to make your prices a multiple of what they are now. My QS client, his prices are 312% higher than what they were when he joined me. You know, and he does jobs in the thousands. So he'll now be doing a job for say £3,000, which would have done for £1,000 before. He's making money hand over fist from it. He was getting twice London rates in Liverpool. Not that long ago, about a year ago, just before lockdown. Yeah, he was getting double London rates, which are really high, in Liverpool, which is a shithole. Sorry if you're a Scouser and you're listening to this, but you know, all cities are shitholes. So I'm not singling Liverpool out, all right? So don't give me any fucking shit about that.
I mean, a lot of people,
and all that's on the price.
A lot of people won't raise their prices because they're scared what people will think of them.
Yeah, they're scared of losing business. It doesn't happen. I mean, people increase their prices. You might lose the odd person, but you just don't. People, if you're doing, unless you're going out of your way to attract the chappy buyers who are genuinely buying on price, you just don't lose any business. And what you'll often find is, if you increase your prices, you actually find it easier to sell. I remember a few years, well, going back about 15 years now, there was a franchise, a web franchise. I think it was the Best of, and it was like Best of Leicester, Best of Ipswich, Best of whatever. And the franchise at the time was about £5,000, and they couldn't sell them. They put their prices up to £50,000, and they couldn't sell them quickly enough. People were just snapping them up because if it's a lot of money, it must be good. You know, it's not always true. I'm not making any comments on the Best of there. I don't know. What I'm saying is, it is a non sequitur to think something is more expensive, therefore is much better. But that's what people think. If I tell you I can fucking give you the keys to the kingdom, solve all your problems, and I'm only going to charge you a £5, you won't believe me. If I charge you 10k, you might think there's something in it. Well, it just makes, it's what we believe. Now, here's the thing.